Okay, for long division, we're going to do the 13 and the 14 timetables. So, to divide by 13, we're going to need the 13 timetables. So, first one to be 13 times 0 is 0. Oh, my pen is going bad. Okay, let's find another pen. So this might work. Yeah, it does. 0. 13 times 1 is 13. 13 times 2, we'll get from 3 plus 3, which is 6, and 1 plus 1, which is 2. And then 13 times 3, we'll get from 1 and 2, which is 3 plus 6, which is 9, and 1 plus 2, which is 3. To get the 4 here, we'll add the 3 to the 9, and 3 added to 9 is 12. Carry our 1, and 1 plus 3 is 4, plus 1 more is 5. Okay, now for 5, we're going to put the 1 and the 4 together. So 3 and 2 make 5, and 1 and 5 make 6. Okay. To get our 6 here, let's do the 5 and the 1. So I have a 3 here and a 5 here. That's an 8. And I have a 1 here and a 6 here. That makes 7. Okay, good. Now let's see if we can get the next one, the 7. The 7, I can put together my, there's lots of choices. To get my 7, I think I'll put my 3 and 4 together. My 3 and 4 together. So 9 and 2 is 11. And I carry my 1. 3 and 5 is 8, plus 1 more is 9. Okay, good. Now to get my 8, I'm going to put my, I think I'll put my 7 and my 1 together. So 3 and 1 make 4, and 1 and 9 make 10. Okay, and to get my 9 here, I think I will put my 8 together with my 1. Okay, so there'll be 3 and 4, which makes 7, and my 1 and my 0 make 1, and then 1 here. All right, and that's it. Let's start. The closest thing to 5 in the 13 timetables is 0 with a multiplier of 0. So we'll put 0 below and 0 above. And now we subtract. And we get 5. Bring down the 8 here, and we have 58. The closest thing to 58 in the 13 timetables is 52 with a multiplier of 4. So we'll put 52 and then 4 here. Oh, I never had that low enough. Sorry, that was 117. All right, let's subtract. We'll get 6 here, and we'll bring down the 6 here. And look for the closest thing to 66. The closest thing to 66 is 65 in the 13 timetables with a multiplier of 5. So 65 below and 5 above. We end up, when we subtract, we will have 1 left over. And now we bring down the 5. Now, what's the closest thing to 15 in the 13 timetables? That will be a 13 with a multiplier of 1. So we'll put 13 below and 1 above. Now we subtract. When we subtract, we'll get a 2. Let's bring down the 9 here. And look for the closest thing to 29. The closest thing to 29 is actually 26. And the multiplier is 2. So we'll put 26 below and the multiplier 2 above. 26 here and 2 there. And now we'll subtract and we'll end up with 3. And now I'll bring down my 9. The closest thing to 39 in the 13 timetables is 39 with a multiplier of 3. So we'll put 39 below and 3 above. 39 below and 3 above. Now let's subtract. And we get 0. And we're done. Lastly, the 14 timetables. Starts with 0, then 14, and to get 2, we'll say 4 plus 4 is 8, and 1 plus 1 is 2. To get 3, we're going to add 4 plus 8, which is 12. Carry my 1. And 1 plus 2 is 3, plus 1 more is 4. To get the 4, we're going to take our 1 and our 3 and put it together. So 4 plus 2 will give us 6, and 1 plus 4 will give us 5. Now to get 5 times 14, we're going to put our, let's put our 2 and 3 together. So we have 8 and 2, which makes 10. Carry my 1. And 4 and 2 makes 6, plus 1 more is 7. To get the 6, I'm going to put my 1 and my 5 together. So 4 and 0 make 4, and 1 and 7 make 8. To get my 7, I'm going to put my 5 and my 2 together. Okay? So 8 and 0 make 8, and 2 and 7 make 9. To get my 8, I'm going to put my 3 and my 5 together. So this will be 2 and 0, which makes 2. And the 4 and the 7 together make 11. Finally, to get my 9, I'll put my 5 and my 4 together right here. 6 and 0 is 6. And 5 and 7 make 12. All right, let's begin. The closest thing the 14 timetables to 6 is actually 0. And the multiplier is 0. So we'll put 0 here and 0 there, and then subtract. We end up with 6, and we bring down our 3. Now the closest thing to 63 in the 14 timetables is actually 56. That's the closest thing we can get. So we'll put 56 below and the multiplier 4 above. So 56 and 4. And we're going to subtract those two. Now to get from 56 to 63, we go 56, okay, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63. So that's 7. And we'll bring down our 1. Now, the closest thing to 71 in the 14 timetables is 70. So we use 70 and a multiplier of 5 above. So 70 here and the multiplier 5. And now we'll subtract. We get 1. And now we'll bring down the 4 here. 14. The closest thing to 14 in the 14 timetables is 14 with a multiplier of 1. So we'll put 14 below and 1 above. 14 below. Let's see. Is this coming out the way I want it? Yeah, we'll see. We get 0. Now we bring down our 4. Okay. The closest thing, oh, sorry, I never put my multiplier here. My multiplier was 1. Forgot to put that there. Sorry. Okay, now, the closest thing to 4 in the 14 timetables is 0. So 0 below and then 0 above. So 0 below and 0 above. And now let's subtract. I get 4. And I bring down my 2. And the closest thing to 42 in the 14 timetables is 42 with a multiplier of 3. So we'll put 42 here, and we'll put our multiplier 3 there. Now let's subtract, and we'll get 0.